Hello, today I'm going to introduce you to Routine 1.1, which comes with a number of new features, but also many improvements. So the first thing to cover is probably the most requested things that we call task integrations. Basically, so far, the integrations were either kind of generic, and you can see that we've added many, in particular useful for AI. But the other ones were specific to calendar or contacts. And for tasks, we had only Notion and Zapier. And that's where we made a huge improvement, which is that we have introduced Todoist, Asana, Gmail, and Microsoft To Do for task integrations, which means that the tasks coming from those services are now appearing as tasks in routine. So to give you an example here, I'm going to use Gmail. I'm going to connect my account, and once connected, I need to give it the permission to read my emails. I'm being brought back. Then I click the Setup Task Sync. And here I have the choice between basically bringing as tasks stuff from a label or the ones that are starred. I'm going to use the starred email because it's the easiest way for me. Once set up, what's going to happen is that all the tasks that are starred are going to end up in my inbox. And remember that everything is synchronized bidirectionally, which means that if you complete a task, automatically it's going to be synchronized with Gmail. So you can see here I've got two new tasks, which represents the two emails here that are starred. So really easy to use then, because those are tasks you can obviously plan, you can complete, you can do whatever you want. That's one thing. The second thing is that we have introduced multi-window support. What does that mean? It means that either through this or the keyboard shortcut, you can create a new window, which is great if you want to, let's say, have your calendar open at all time, or maybe your agenda, and still being able to navigate your different organization pages or whatnot. So it's great because routine can basically do many things. Managing your tasks, managing your calendar and your notes or your organization, it can sometimes feel like you're navigating too much. With the multi-window support, you can very easily set one window for one particular use case. So that's a nice addition. Note that you can double click to open like an event or a task and press the Alt or Option key, and it's going to open it in the new window. Then comes exporting, which again has been requested, which is the ability to easily generate a representation of an object, let's say a page, in a different format like HTML, Markdown, or PDF. So if I take an example, like maybe this page here, I could fairly easily say, I want, to share and export, and you export this. Note that you can select the labels, the properties, because there are a number of properties attached to the object. If you don't care about the properties, you could just, just take the notes, or just take everything if you want to. And then you have different choices and destination, clipboard for Markdown, but PDF only file. If I do this, then I select where to save it here, and that's it. I've got a PDF with not only the properties at the top, but also the content. Then what do we have? We have time zones, which have been added to the calendar. So you can see the small plus button here, where you can add as many time zones as you want. So let's say London here, and that's it. You've got different time zone, which you can rename if you wanted to, I don't know, like LGN or something. So that is easier to work with. So that's, again, a nice addition, and you can do that for as many as you want. So obviously, if your screen is small, it's going to take quite a lot of space, but if you have a very large screen, that could be quite good. Then we have a new menu organization that maybe you have already noticed, which is this. Now, all your organizations are accessible through the menu. And it's going to further change in the future, probably in the next version, to further organize by organization. So basically, this is your personal organization, and I've got some stuff that I pin to my menu, but you could decide to unpin if you wanted to. Note that you can also right-click to unpin, or you can drag to reorganize here. But that allows you to very quickly access all of your organization. So usually you have only two, your personal and maybe your professional team. In my case, I've got many, but that's a detail. You can also access the home of your organization here, which allows you to see all the workspaces, all the integrations that are enabled. And in each workspace, you can see not only all the databases, but also the hierarchy of all of your objects from the home and down to everything else. So you can see that's a nice way to see everything as a tree, basically. Then comes meetings. We've added something, let's say here, I'm going to do a new one. We've added something which is the ability to use AI meeting recording anywhere. Until now, it was only in the meetings. So here you could open and record a meeting. But now, anywhere in any organization, you can use the /meet to record meeting notes right there. That's really, really handy for actually recording meeting notes in the context of your team, not just for yourself in your events. We've added other improvements here with the meeting tabs, including the detection of new meetings automatically, and you can even customize your prompt. That's it. Thank you.